Hello there, Whipper here, and today I'm going to be showing you a mod called the Creeper Gauntlet mod, and this mod adds an item into Minecraft called the Creeper Gauntlet. And if you don't know what a gauntlet is, it's basically just like a glove that goes over your hand. Well, obviously, I don't know where else you'd put a glove. On your feet, I don't know, keep your feet warm. Oh well, so straight into mod anyway. To craft the Creeper Gauntlet, you're going to need 5 ender pearls and a gunpowder, and there's the crafting recipe there. And so it's quite cheap, so you can just kill some endermen and kill a creeper, and there you go, you can make yourself a Creeper Gauntlet. And it's quite powerful as well, as you'll probably see later. So anyway, to use it, you just walk up to a creeper, and then right click on the creeper, and there you go, you've absorbed the creeper. And look, all of them look really scared now. They're like, oh no, where's our friend gone? He's just been absorbed into a magical glove. So there we go. And you can also see that there's a particle effect around the Creeper Gauntlet, so that means it's active and you can use it. It's already charged, pretty much. So if we place down a pig, to use it, you just right click on the pig, and the essence gets absorbed into the pig, and then it explodes like a creeper does. And you can see that it swells up the same as a creeper does. And you can see that it also dropped loads of items as well. So you got loads of pork. There was a lovely fountain of pork as it exploded too. So there you go. Basically what it does is it increases the amount of drops you get from mobs. So it's quite useful. So just to show you what I mean, if I like do it to a sheep, you'll get loads of wool out of the sheep, which is really useful since the wool is quite hard to get. And this will really speed up the process of collecting wool for your floors in your house, I suppose. And the same thing for cows. The cows will just drop loads of beef, and chicken will drop loads of like chicken, obviously, and feathers. And squids I want to show you actually, because they have an awesome tentacle animation. So when I apply the Creeper Gauntlet to the squid, you can see its tentacles go mad like a helicopter or something like that, and then it explodes into a fountain of ink sacs. And also the same with the wolf's tail. So if I apply it to a wolf, like there, you can see its tail like spins around inside of its body. So the creeper essence can also be applied to villagers. So if I place down a villager now and then apply the creeper essence to it, you can see that it flips backwards for some weird reason, and then it drops emeralds and sometimes some wooden tools, varying. Sometimes you get a shovel, sometimes you get a pick. It's a bit weird really, because you're never going to need to explode villagers just to get wooden tools, since they're so easy to acquire. But there you go, that's villagers. You can just go into their village and make them all explode like creepers if you're that evil. But next up I'm going to show you the aggressive mobs and the effects that the Creeper Gauntlet has on them. So if we place down a skeleton now and apply the essence to them, it's going to explode into a fountain of bones and arrows. So good way of farming loads of resources for getting ammo for your bow, I suppose. And also for taming wolves if you really need that many bows to tame like a whole pack of wolves. And spiders, you can probably guess, just drop more spider eyes than usual. And zombies just drop more rotten flesh than usual. And slimes just drop more slime balls than usual. Also, I need to mention that the explosion radius is proportional to the size of the mob. So if I apply the Creeper Gauntlet to a ghast, it's going to explode in a much larger radius than the other mobs. And for some reason that didn't work. There we go. Now work. Bingo! So you can see it's got a massive explosion radius. And it also drops loads of gust tears and gunpowder. And there you go. So next up we've got the zombie pigman, and this just drops the same as any normal zombie pigman would drop, but lots more of it. So if we explode it now, you can see it drops loads of rotten flesh, as well as sometimes golden nuggets, as you can see one there. It pretty much guarantees you a golden nugget every time you destroy zombie pigman. So if you want to go to the nether and explode all the zombie pigmen, there you go. But you'll have to bring some creeper eggs with you, because creepers don't spawn in the nether, obviously. But next up we've got the enderman, and the enderman actually has a weird effect that it gives you. Blindness, and I'll show you that now. So if I place down an enderman and then apply the essence to it, it's going to explode. Why isn't this working? It seems to randomly not want to work. Let's try again. There we go. And now it's going to explode and give me the blindness effect. So you can see the sky's gone black, and if I press I, well, E for you, I just rebinded my key, you can see it says blindness, and I've been given the blindness effect. So next up we've got the cave spider, and the cave spider just drops the normal stuff it drops, but in a larger volume, and that's the same with the blaze and the magma cube as well. But the interesting mobs in this list is the silverfish and the bat, because the creeper essence actually has a weird effect on smaller mobs, as a side effect or something, whatever you want to call it. So if we place down the silverfish and then apply the essence to it, it's going to explode, and then spawn loads more silverfish. So we've got like 7 here now, and we started with a few, and now they've just gone to hide in loads of stone blocks, so that we don't attack them. But there you go. So I wouldn't really use that in survival, because they could quickly overwhelm you. And they will do a lot of damage to you if they're in group. But next up we've got the bats, so if we apply the creeper essence to the bat, come back here, or should I say come back here, okay that was terrible. Whoa, I just accidentally exploded a creeper while trying to apply the essence to the bat there, but There we go. So if we... Oh, I've done the same thing again. Derp. Obviously today is not a good day. So, there we are. We've got the essence. We're going to spawn a bat and I'll quickly apply it. There we go. And now it should explode into loads more bats, and now they're going to squeak around. And bats are really cute if you've never noticed before. I mean, look at them. Just fly around all innocent and occasionally get set on fire, and then you hear their squeaks until they die. Okay, that was kind of morbid, but there you go. So that's the life of a bat. Fly around until you fly into lava and die. Very nice. But anyway, now I'm going to show you the more interesting mobs that are affected by the creeper essence, such as the Iron Golem and the Ender Dragon and stuff like that. So I'm just going to construct an Iron Golem to test the creeper essence on. So let's just build one here and apply the pumpkin, and there we go, we've got a lovely Iron Golem. So if we now apply the creeper essence to the Iron Golem, you'll see it's going to have a massive explosion radius, because apparently the iron of the Iron Golem acts as a pressurizer to pressurize the explosion, making it larger, which kind of makes sense, to be honest. So if we apply it to the Iron Golem, it's going to explode, and it's got a massive radius, much bigger than that of the Ghast and the creeper on the creeper essence, which is quite interesting. So there we go. And it also drops a ton of iron, so if you really want to get iron fast, just go into a village and explode all the villagers' protective soldiers, like the Iron Golem. Next up, I'm going to show the Snow Golem and the effects the essence has on them. And the Snow Golems, of course, are just going to like melt instantly when I build it, so I might have to get the creeper essence ready before it dies. So there we go, I apply it to the Snow Golem and it explodes into loads of snow, so nothing special really, just the same as all the other mobs like blazes and stuff. They just increase the amount of drops you get. And next up, let's go to the end, I think, and see what effects it has on the Ender Dragon. So I've now transferred over to the end to show the effects of the creeper essence on the Ender Dragon. So if we just pick up a creeper here, and then we need to go and try and apply the essence to the dragon, so hopefully he doesn't fly away too much. I think I should have applied... No, it didn't apply. Obviously I need to get the specific spot for it to work. Go on, apply. There we go. Let's see what happens. Oh, it appears that there's creepers spewing out of its mouth. I didn't expect that. I thought it was going to like just explode the Ender Dragon in a spectacular way or kill it instantly, but nope. It just makes the Ender Dragon boss fight harder, so now there's creepers flying everywhere. So that's kind of awesome, although most of them are dying from fall damage before they actually land on the ground. But any that do land are just going to make your life harder trying to kill the Ender Dragon. So that's definitely not what we expected, but it's a cool feature. So I wouldn't actually recommend using the Gauntlet on the Ender Dragon unless you're completely mad and want to make it harder than it already is. So yeah, now onto the Wither, and let's see what effect the essence has on that. So I thought to test the effects of the creeper essence on a Wither, I should go to a more fitting biome. So now we're in an ominous woods biome. Ooh, spooky. But there we go. So now we're going to spawn a Wither and see what the Gauntlet does to it. So if we just put the Wither skulls on the top and spawn one, there we go. We've got ourselves a lovely angry Wither. Let's just wait for it to charge up so we can actually test this out, and then get a creeper ready. And now let's apply the essence and see what happens. There we go. So, oh, it seems to be spewing out creepers from its body. That's not what I expected at all. I thought it was going to just like die in a spectacular way with like a nuke-sized explosion. But obviously not. We've just got loads of creepers which are flying everywhere to make your battle even harder. So I definitely don't recommend using the Gauntlet on a Wither when you're trying to fight it, unless you want an extreme challenge to make it a lot harder than default Minecraft, I suppose. So yeah, that's pretty much everything in the Creeper Gauntlet mod. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you next mod video.